Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah.
I'm just gonna get my shit together. Hey guys, and welcome to Fit and Frugal. Alright, so I'm just gonna kind of show you what sort of foods that I'm gonna be using to make a cheap sort of salad. Well, sort of a cheap salad that is gonna keep me healthy, and I will be eating this week for my lunches. So the first thing that I picked up was just a small container of baby spinach. I don't buy the bigger one even though it would be cheaper in bulk because I don't eat all of it. So unfortunately it doesn't last that long. The other thing too, I picked up some sunflower seeds. Now I did pick up the roasted and salted because that's just what I prefer. So I'm gonna have that sprinkled in there. I've got some red onion as well left over. And then I just picked up a cucumber. It was pretty cheap this week. So a lot of these I just picked up in the store because they were cheap. I don't really have kind of a salad plan in there, and I just sort of picked the cheapest items to go with. The other thing, sliced beets. Now these are in a can, so I'm gonna cut it open and drain it. And then also some original crumbled goat cheese. So this is already kind of pre-crumbled that you can just kind of sprinkle on, and I will be weighing it out because I do want to be tracking my food. I am currently unable to work out or anything like that, and I shouldn't really be on a calorie restriction just because of some medical issues that I'm having right now, but I will do otherwise. And then the other thing I picked up, this is the light balsamic vinaigrette. I checked out the Newman's ones, but they were like 110 calories for 2 tablespoons. So for 2 tablespoons of this, because it's 1 tablespoon is 25, it will be 50 calories. So that's like, half the amount. And then the other thing, because it is fit and frugal and it is about spending less money, I picked up chicken thighs, boneless, skinless, instead of chicken breasts. Now, these do have a higher fat content. Again, I'm not so concerned right now with losing weight. I would like to, not eat so much crap right now. But with that being said, this is just kind of something basic that is very easy. So the first thing I'm going to do is chop up the chicken and get that cooked, and then I'm going to put everything together for the salad. Okay, so my intent with the chicken is actually probably just because I will be using it throughout the week for multiple meals. I'm going to be seasoning it in 2 ways. So I'm going to grab 2 bowls actually. So I'll put some of the chicken in here, and I will be putting some of the chicken in there as well. So it is boneless, skinless chicken thighs. So again, it is higher in fat content. Normally I buy chicken breast, but I just really am looking to save money because there's other goals that I want to focus on and kind of get my life in order around that. Is that when you're cutting it into smaller cubes, it will be shorter cooking times as well. That I didn't pick up chicken breast this week was because the pre-cooked stuff was actually $4 each. It would have been cheaper, but the pre-cooked stuff I find it's very filled with preservatives. I checked it. It says it's 20% meat protein. There's soy in it, so there's a lot of fillers and stuff like that. So it's not natural whole foods. And then the chicken breasts that they did have on sale were just 2 larger packs. So I ended up throwing a lot of it out just because I don't spend the time to freeze it and stuff like that. So it's not realistic for me to kind of keep doing that. Alright, so I'm going to season these in 2 different ways. I'll just kind of get this out of the way now. Alright, so for the seasonings, there's sort of the basic ones that I kind of use over and over again. So the first is the Walden Farm 0-calorie pancake syrup. I do tend to use that one, as well as mixed in with sriracha and some yellow mustard and then just some garlic powder. So we're going to mix those in. It just kind of gives it a sweetness, but it also adds the heat. So I use the sriracha. It does have sugar in it. I typically don't use sriracha outside of the cooking just because of the sugar, really, and it's you're adding it in there. Something that you end up having to track. Whereas hot sauce, you don't really have to track. Like Frank's, it's sugar-free. And then just garlic because I am a fiend for garlic. Okay. And then the next one, I'm going to use garlic. I don't really measure anything out either. Some paprika. I tend to use the same spices over and over again as well. And then hot sauce. So I'm going to use up this hot sauce first. All done. Just gonna get it out of the way, right? And this is actually buffalo wing sauce. And hot sauce there. I find it adds a little bit to the chicken, but it doesn't like overpower it all at the same time. So I'm gonna get these 2 chickens on a pan now, get everything else out of the way. So I've kind of developed a little bit of technique when it comes to doing this. Because I'm cooking 2 different chickens and I don't want the flavors to really mix. So what I do is I just go a little bit longer and then I create the excess. I create sort of a line that's right across there. So I'm just going to throw the chicken on here. Bigger side, I'll put the one with extra. I'm just gonna put this chicken in the oven for about 20 minutes at 420, and then it should just cook all the way through, and then it will be donezo. So the one thing that I found is that when it comes to lettuce, it is about finding that balance of and not too much, not too little. So I am super picky about salads. Ugh, I just hate eating a ton of lettuce, to be honest, and I can't even open it. It's like a sign. It's like, why are you bothering with this? Because I want to be healthy. I truly do. So the first thing I picked up was baby spinach because it's pretty much one of the only greens that I like that I know is healthy for me. Other than that, I like icebergs, so that's pretty much the extent of my healthy eating. Now, I always tear it up just because it's a lot easier. I know 56 grams is like a standard amount. I'm probably going to go for about 80, I think. Just because it is a salad and it's not, egg whites. So, that's 65, 79, whoops, 80. All right, so there is 80 grams of spinach in there. And the next thing that I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna chop up this whole onion because I'm gonna use the leftovers throughout the week. That I'll need a container that I can keep kind of the extra chopped up onion in. Get this out of the way right now. Some people don't really like onion because of the strong flavors or anything like that. I mean, I have nothing, I'm not going to be kissing anyone, so welcome to my life. My sad, sad life. My sad, lonely life. So, I'm just going to put in a little bit of onion here. I don't want it too strong, too powerful. So, just a little sprinkle will be fine. There we go. So that is 15 grams of onion. Onion's making me cry, so I'm going to put the rest just in this container here so that I'll be able to use it later. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to have is cucumber. Now, I absolutely love cucumber. It's probably one of my favorite greens, so I will be filling up on this. But logic has taught me not to just, eat the cucumber. I've got to wash it first. So we'll get that done. I don't use beets because I hate the staining, but I have a real hankering for them. They are also high in sugar, another reason I don't really use them. But I'm really feeling it this week, I don't know. I think it's just because I don't have to track sort of thing and I'm not trying to lose weight. It's a little bit different way of viewing your food. So the next thing then are the beets. So they're just boiled beets that are then canned. So there's 50 grams of beets in there. And just to sprinkle on top, sunflower seeds. So it's 10 grams of sunflower seeds. On there. Delicious. Delicious, delicious, delicious. And then I'm going to put in some goat cheese. So this is the pre-crumbled goat cheese because I'm lazy. It was cheaper than the feta as well, is another reason that I went for it. So it has a serving size would be 28 grams. So I'm going to do half of a serving size. Maybe a little under that, just seeing how it looks. So yeah, I'm happy with 10 grams there. Let's see, let's go to 14. Everyone loves goat cheese. 14 grams. Yummy. So it's 14 grams of goat cheese then in there. And then the last thing will be the balsamic, but I won't put it in now. I'm actually going to put it in a separate container. And then I will top it off with the chicken. So here we go. That is the salad so far.